Hey guys, I'm Az,
I'm Jake.
and we are the Animebugs, and today we are watching Log Horizon. This is a show that I've heard for a long time, and I think you were the one who wanted me to watch the show, right? What do you know about the show?
No, I was just asking you if this was a good show. Because a lot of people mention the
It's
show,
an
right?
isekai, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I haven't watched
But
any of
like
them. But
from what I know, this is one of the more interesting isekai shows and more unique in terms of how it's
yeah.
played out.
Mhm.
There's the main character, the guy with the glasses. I've seen him on covers a lot. So yeah, we'll be checking out the three openings and the synopsis and figure out what the story is about because I've been meaning to watch this show. It's actually on my list of isekai shows to watch, and my
Oh,
list is
okay.
very short. So yeah, there's Overlord, this, and I think there's one more show that I haven't checked out. Yeah,
There's a show
let's.
called Faraway Paladin that's pretty good as well. I haven't checked it out, but
Really, I've seen the cover art for that. It's pretty good.
yeah. It's
But this is Log Horizon time. Let's go.
alright. Yeah, it's
I,
called Long
I really want to know
Horizon.
what the show is about. That's one way to start an opening. So you are in Sky, right? I have still all the continents. Oh, okay. Okay,
Heavy metal.
the main character is badass.
Jeez.
I was not expecting this kind of a song for an Isekai. I don't know what was I expecting.
The song is pretty good.
Oh, it's a dystopian world. So these three are the main characters. This feels different from Isekai, an Isekai
Yeah,
show.
exactly. That's what I was thinking. Doesn't feel like an isekai. On its own, it's pretty good though.
Yeah, it's not your typical,
But I'm
uh,
not getting the fantasy isekai feel from this.
yeah, it's not your typical shut-in, right? Otaku shut-in character. Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has an entire power system.
It's not exactly like your fantasy isekai.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a huge team of people.
Hmm. Okay. It didn't really show anything to speculate on, so I'm not gonna do that.
Actually, it showed too much to speculate.
Really, I must have been missing things.
But you can't really,
We have a mage who is the main character. He looks like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
Oh, I'm here.
a
Like
typical isekai
yeah.
protagonist. Yeah.
He's.
He's not clueless.
Hmm. And
This is
this
the
is just season
first
one.
opening, right?
Yeah.
Heck. He's just like, okay,
And we have a girl
I'm doing
and
this now.
an honorable knight. Okay.
He must be a mage.
The world around it is pretty interesting. That's one of the hooks. That's one of the hooks, right, of any isekai show. How interesting is your world? It's mostly introducing the characters. So what did you figure out from this? Because I couldn't really figure
No,
out
I'm
much.
just saying it's a lot of info.
Yeah, but you can't make sense of that. This is definitely an isekai. If not, I'd be surprised. But something about it is different. Can't figure out.
The main character doesn't look ordinary, is that?
Yeah, he doesn't look like the
Thinking.
main character. He looks like someone who would be beside the main character, right? The more smarter, knowing person.
He doesn't look like your typical
And he has
clueless.
something, and either on his visor, but he can.
Oh, it's
He's
like
basically
you
gamifying the
you
whole
see
thing.
the item, right? It must be inventory and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's more like it's more like a proper RPG game. So it's
yeah,
not
exactly.
like a isekai with elements of fantasy. It's like more like Sword Art Online,
Yeah.
or something like Shield Hero. This reminded me of Shield Hero. I wonder if there are other people who are like him, or if he's the only one. He feels mature, like
Is that his sister?
I don't think so. I'm not one to know, but he feels like a mature, understanding person.
Hey, why haven't we ever gotten an isekai where more than two people were transported? Or a
What
family?
the fuck?
What?
Yeah.
Like a brother and a sister got transported
No,
and they have
no
to.
game, no life.
No Game No Life has a family of people?
The brother and the sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but still, like.
more isekai shows.
You can do
where,
so much with that
hmm I feel like it's the basic, live in.
formula that works.
No, it's not that. It's basically a fantasy, right? For insert yourself character, either for the writer or People like when one person is transported, you know, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the formula that works. All right, let's check out opening two. All right, so if you guys do know of isekai shows where you know more than one character is reincarnated or transported, and you know they know the other person. It's not like different people like Shield
Yeah,
Hero.
there could be an
Not like
interesting
that.
dynamic going
Yeah,
on.
not like that. Something where either friends or siblings or whatever, and
Mhm.
not that show where my mother got reincarnated. Not that, not that
Yeah,
way.
no degenerate.
Like a
Uh,
proper show.
yeah, a proper isekai.
Anyway, let's get into opening two. Oh yeah, it's interesting way to start the opening, right? It's like someone's entering the code and
Yeah,
uh,
it is like
yeah,
Sword
yeah,
Art
yeah.
Online. In terms of the mechanics, not the story or characters.
I mean, we don't know
So
Sword Art
don't
Online.
at us in the comments.
We don't know about Sword Art Online, how it is.
Wait, it's the same opening song.
Oh yeah, it is, but different visuals. This is like Hunter Hunter all over again. Whoa, entire army, kingdoms, elves.
Oh, was
Wait,
that a high elf?
higher elf. I'm really digging the world. Like I haven't seen a proper fleshed out world other than ReZero and Mushoku.
Man, there's so many characters. Jeez. Just living in the database.
Yeah, a lot of characters. That must be
Is that
the
Naruto run?
second character, right? Other than the main hero. I can't even figure out what's happening.
There's just so many characters and factions and
Yeah, how do you do all this
species.
in like 12, 24 episodes?
Yeah. We're not focusing
I
on
can't
one
even.
character.
Yeah, I can't. I don't have a single focus point.
I mean I see these characters a lot.
Oh, 1 second.
What? Is that a mage or guild? Is that what it is?
No. Why do they always show starting with the picture of the Earth and the Moon? Like, what's that to do with anything? Unless, what if it's something like what's this stupid movie? I just referenced it in the last one. Virtual World. What's this movie by Spielberg?
What?
Ready Player One. Okay, so
Oh,
what
okay.
the premise of Ready Player One is that the world is now in the post-apocalyptic state. Everyone's living shitty life, so they all, you know, with their sort of online visors, they go into this virtual world and they live their life there. So whatever is something like this, because I saw an image here. I'll show you.
Oh, so these are
Yeah,
all
yeah,
real people.
yeah. These sparks, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see these sparks, right? And
We're
also,
all living in the database. Okay,
yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
So this is a virtual world like SAO, and that's why we see this, right? Like everyone's transported to that gamified world. It could be
Yeah.
that. That's what these all these people logging in and out of this world could be.
Yeah, it could be like someone made a game and then humanity's only escape was that virtual game that was a safe place for mind transfer.
Yeah,
or
we'll know
whatever.
once we read the synopsis.
Yeah.
We'll get to that after we check out the third opening. And if anyone is wants to tell us like why are you speculating and theorizing of something which you don't know, that's the fun of it. Like we want to see how good
Yeah,
our
we want
guesses
to
are,
figure
and
things
then
out.
check out how close we were.
Yeah.
And it
Even if we
doesn't
get
harm.
things wrong, it's just speculation. We are not. We obviously don't think that we are right. Just it's called
That's
speculation.
basically understood. I don't think
Yeah.
it needs to be pointed out.
Yeah.
All right, final opening. Oh yeah, I think season 4 is coming, or is the story wrapped up? Because people really are fans of this show. It's like No Game No Life. Right, let's check it out. Okay, a new song. Showtime. Wait, those are monuments. Destruction of the Round Table. Okay, they keep featuring the planet.
This character
The
is very
world was
stoic.
destroyed. Yeah, see, this is the real world. Could be. These armors and costumes, dude.
We never see them in normal clothing,
It could be a permanent shift to the
which
virtual
means
world.
are the real bodies like gone or something?
I mean, we don't know, right? What is that? Oh,
No, they're
oh.
living in a different
Yeah,
world.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Different
not a
planet.
virtual world. What?
Wait, that's the female character, right? That was beside the
So, like,
MC.
what, they went through a portal and got transported?
So much happening, dude. Way too many characters. Shit, can they even do anything about these characters in like 12 episodes?
I don't know who are the main characters, who are the
I'm
villains. I
seeing all
can't.
sorts of creatures.
Except for these two, maybe.
Yeah, these two are leading their faction. There must be factions and groups, right?
Something
Power
very grand is
struggles.
happening, so we have a lot
I
of
really want
characters
to know
wrapped
what
up.
this story is about. Okay. Yeah.
Virtual city of Akihabara.
Of
What?
course, of course. Of course, its name Akihabara. Oh wow, last line really sold me on this.
What?
Uh, okay, so this
Wait, what? What do you mean? I didn't understand.
a tale of fantasy, adventure, and politics. It explores the elements of gaming through the eyes of a master strategist who is the main character because he's a veteran, right? And he's
Mhm.
trying to make the best out of this situation that they are in. Negotiating with NPCs, trying to make a better society with in the virtual city of Akihabara. So there's a lot of
Oh, okay.
yeah. So it's not a power fantasy.
Yeah.
It's more like what
He's
Slime
a
was trying to do.
strategist, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's an MMORPG, right? And we were right that it's a virtual world,
So it is just.
and they can't log out.
Yeah, it is basically an RPG game, but an anime.
Yes, but what's the focus of the show is where I find it interesting. The main character is not an idiot; he's a veteran, and he's not going for a power fantasy trip. Oh, I'm very powerful or something.
Yeah.
He's trying to lead people, right, and work out with the NPCs, and maybe we'll get some politics and strategies, negotiations, conflicts of power.
Alright, so.
So it's more of a civilization building kind
Yeah.
of a
Alright. So
an-
they
an
make
anime.
it. They make it very vague in the blink of an eye. So no one knows what just happened.
Yeah, that's basically an excuse to set out the actual show,
Yeah.
unless it gets explained. But that's basically take a leap of faith. This happened, and now we are here because Japanese gamers, when they logged into this MMORPG. So until there, it's fine. I've seen a lot of shows something doing stuff like this, right? Since SAO did it, but yeah, where it shifts is where it's interesting. If this is true and they stick to this, then I might watch this in my own time, definitely. I don't want to check out the season 2, season 3 synopsis because that will basically spoil season 1. But yeah, very interesting. He looks like because he. How many times have you seen a isekai character who is somewhat older and wiser and how to put it,
Not an absent-minded.
idiot? Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you have Subaru. Subaru is a completely different kind of character. He has his own arc, so that's fine. But most characters are irritating.
Yeah. So we have a smart protagonist. We don't have fan service here at all.
Yeah, he is actually employing strategies. Like I have played a few RPG games, so I'm really interested in how he deals with it when
Yeah, I want to check out at least the
it's
first
my own
few
fantasy.
episodes.
If I could
Mm.
be transported in a world like this and strategize, maximize inventory resources, efficient methods,
Yeah.
and not for myself, but like not for himself, right? But for all the people that he knows.
It's like exploration, but it's not out of just for the sake of exploring. It's to solve this puzzle.
Yeah,
of,
because they can't log out, right? They have to
Mhm.
live here. That's the whole point. So they'll start from everything from scratch because they all got blinked immediately,
Mhm.
right? So they're all in the same situation from that very moment. Got it.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people, a lot of logistics.
I think that's why we don't get a lot of focus on the main character and his. He's not very emotional or anything. We just like.
Yeah, and I really dig this character of him, of his. Awesome. Yeah, this just shot to the top of my isekai shows to watch.
Maybe people gave it a low rating because they're disappointed with the main character isn't your typical isekai protagonist.
Could be,
Yeah.
or it's just not the type of show. I'm not sure. Um, I think this seasons after this had better rating.
No,
No,
doesn't look like it. No, it just keeps going down.
damn. Maybe the potential is lost. Not sure.
How will you carry a show? Oh, look at the ratings down.
Yeah. That's also what I look at.
It's like mostly average, nothing too bad.
So basically, the second and third season was a disappointment after the first one. That's sad. All right. I mean, I'll check it out in my own time if it's good, because the premise is pretty good. But that's the thing with a lot of shows, right? The premise is always good, and then you go in with expectations, and then you cry.
And
Anyway,
disappointment.
anyway, that will be it for the Loch Ness and openings. I want to check this out. The synopsis is pretty interesting. I'm not sure how good the show is. Fans of this show, you guys can let us know what the show is actually about and whether it's worth watching, despite a problematic season 2 and season 3, and whether we should check out the manga or visual novel. It's probably a visual novel, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Light novel, sorry. Or could be a visual novel. I'm not sure. All right, that'll be it for this one. See you in another video.